I don't want to tell you this, but it is better that you hear it from me instead of learning it the hard way. You, yes, both of you, are black men. No, not boys. To me, 12 and 8 is boys. You will always be my boys. But to the rest of the world, they see you as men. Men old enough to be punished and treated like an adult, all because you brown.
You all could be considered to be going through a racial baptism at this very moment or that first day in class. The racial baptism isn't like the Christian or the Catholic at all. It's not the blessing of a newborn child. The racial baptism is a rebirth, sure, but it is an introduction to you identifying your race and exploring your place in this world because of it. More often, it is applied to black people. Their racial baptisms are most often traumatic moments, but in summation, it is the moment a black child loses their innocence and begins understanding race and their introduction to life as a black adult and navigating the world with the limitations on their race.
You think that if I'm not out there protesting, then I'm just as bad as the white supremacists, and you're wrong. Art changes the world faster and quicker than anything else can because it acknowledges the individual. Like Toni Morrison said, all good art is political.
We should learn the names of our black trans sisters, and we should march for them too. Otherwise, this whole nefarious business continues, and it is only me left to remember. It is me forced to care. All while cis straight people are carrying baubles and flags for other important issues. Aren't we important too?
Safe? I'm not safe. I don't feel safe because I know the moment will come. Just not how or when. I'm always on edge, constantly betrayed by that damn heart. Is that any kind of way to live?
Just remember, the officer shining that light back at me. He'd flashlight at Paul, watch him answer, and then flash right back onto me to see my reaction, to make sure I hadn't moved. He didn't like me blocking the light, thought it was an act of obstruction, disobedience, whatever. He yelled at me to keep my hands by my side.
So when someone doesn't want to play with you because you look different, that's racism. Okay, but Daddy, what can I do? I can't change my skin. Nothing. So I'm just supposed to live the rest of my life with people running and screaming?